All right, welcome everybody to the live stream. It's great to have you here. We're just in our little loft in the attic. Is Aaron over here playing for HTB Youth? And let's bring in, where's my friend Lizzie? Here she is. Lizzie, how you doing, mate?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm pretty scared, you know. It feels like a big moment.
This feels legit. Oh my gosh.
I was on the toilet before having I don't know, well, I should say this live now on YouTube, having a bit of a nervous poo. And I realised, like, this is the moment, you know, if there's ever a moment between two youth groups, this is the moment. I mean, we can't fight each other.
No, we can't physically fight each other anyway.
We couldn't really pull a prank because it could get complicated. Like, there's a lot of distance to travel, particularly now. Coronavirus shouldn't really be, yeah. But this is it. A FIFA match.
This is wild. There is no other reason for this than to bring people together.
Lizzie, have you ever played FIFA before?
No. I've just made a Twitch account, and yeah.
What position do you normally play when you play football? What's your position?
When Charlie was organising a girls' team, like a women's match with Bridge the Gap,
yep.
I was apparently put as striker.
Great.
So that, yeah. I have actually been to a couple of football matches, which is pretty wild, but I haven't. FIFA. It's new territory. Everyone's learning.
We should really give it up. I mean, Charlie Coates, he's pulled off a madness in the space of about 24 hours. He messaged me last week, and one of the team, well, anyway, so basically it's happened within the last 24 hours. This whole shenanigan has kicked off within 24 hours. So well played, Charlie Coates.
Well done, Charlie.
Great effort.
Managed to get Martin, Archie involved.
It's been a big show up from Nicky Gumball. It's coming home from Gumball. We found that from, if you've seen on our Instagram, HTB Instagram, we found a little clip. In fact, Emily Lazelle found it for us, and it's from an Alpha Talk from 2017. I mean, that is some serious archive knowledge right there. She found that.
Impressive. That's what lockdown does to you.
How are you finding lockdown, Lizzie? Talk to me. We're just waiting for it to go live, by the way. They're setting it all up over here. And we're just waiting for it to go live. They're just getting on with it in the corner. Lizzie, what's been going on in lockdown? How are you finding it?
Yeah, lockdown. So a few of us have moved into a house together, which is, we did it at the beginning of lockdown. It's all safe. So we've had the fun of kind of like moving in with a few friends and like getting that as like something to be grateful for. So that's been great. And like, we've loved hanging out with like all of the youth online and like doing all different things, giving stuff a go, interviewing people. So yeah, we've got some fun stuff coming up. How are you finding lockdown, Tom?
All right, I've quite enjoyed it. I mean, what an awful situation. The whole thing is horrific, right? But I've loved being with my family on the regular and just hanging out with them. And we've got a 3-year-old Lily, which you know. And
she's rooting for us.
She is. On our Instagram, she posted, Charlotte, my wife, filmed her saying, who do you want to win, Lizzie or Daddy? And she said Lizzie. That was it. She loves Brighton, loves the seaside.
She does.
Our visit St. Peter's, she's never been the same since it, to be honest. No. What else can you say about football before we go live, Lizzie? I mean, the commentary, who knows what we're going to say when we actually have to provide some commentary for this match?
What can I say about football? I'm wearing this t-shirt, which is a Bristol City t-shirt. Yep. And I stuck this over the top of it because Brighton
sticker.
And I'm now in the bad books of my friend's dad, so that's good because she sent it over. But it's all good because I don't really care about football.
That's right. Well, there we are. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We are watching. Well, St. Peter's Brighton Youth are playing HTB Youth at a game on FIFA Pro Clubs, I think it's called, and it's we're basically, and I shouldn't admit it, but we basically made a team today on Xbox. So here it is. If you're watching us on YouTube, is here. Welcome. Say hi to us. If you're watching on Twitch, here's what's going on Twitch. It's just twitch.tv/HTB Youth, and you see what's going on. So it sounds like they're ready to start. Are you ready to play? You say you're playing?
We're playing now.
Okay, here we ready. Are you ready? This is nerve-wracking.
Come on.
Okay, here we have it. HTB Youth versus St. Peter's. Lizzie,
Peters.
talk us through your team, will you, please?
Oh, yeah. Let me just find the names of them because I know them so... I know it all off by heart. So, I'm guessing team captain, we've got Charlie Coates. Charlie, who cares about sport and sport and sport. So that is very good. He has pulled this whole thing together. Then we have Wes Milne. You might know him from places such as Focus, standing on the stage singing a guitar, not singing a guitar.
All right, we've got kick-off. Please carry on. You're in yellow, I think. We're in red.
Oh, great. It started. Go on, Charlie. There, go on. Levi. So we've got Levi here. Levi, who is in sixth form at the moment. He's just bossing life. He's done a great Hong cover on YouTube, on Instagram the other day. We've got Ronan, who graduated youth a little while back, and we pulled him back in for the old FIFA tournament. We've got Joe Walker, who is on the youth team, the worship pastor over at St Cuthman's Whitehawk.
Oh, a little transfer there from local church. Let's see.
Heading up the local food bank, so that's amazing. Check him out. I think I've just covered everyone.
Oh, I thought you were going to score then. That was horrific. We've got so HB's playing in red. We've got Aaron Gonzalez, who's here, HB College. We've got Toby Stokes, part of HB College. We've got a few young people. Jamie. We've got Lucian, and who else on our team? I'm going to switch on here to watch it on another channel on my computer. Did we oh boy. Oh yes, come on HTB Youth.
You're gonna see all my football faces.
Oh, word.
Come on, Charlie. Get in there, Charlie. Who's that? This is great. Yes, Ronan. So what's happening here, Tom?
Well, there looks like you've had a fair bit of possession there, haven't you? But we just passed it back to the goalkeeper, and keeper's lobbed it forward to another of our players. Who's that? I need to log on to my computer so I can see it a little bit better. Please forgive me for a moment. Here we go. This is better. All right, this is better. Now I can see the whole game. Here we have it.
Come on, Levi.
Boy.
There's it. Go Wesley in there.
That must be Aaron, HB's inbox. Who's that? Oh, this is terrifying. That you've got the ball again.
I'm so grateful that our boys have got the right names on their heads.
Oh, Wes Milne there. That's easy, isn't it? We at half time we need to get our teams all signed up with their Silver. That's Harry Silver. I know him. There we go. I read that name. Harry Silver was at Harbour Church Portsmouth, transferred to HTB College recently on our team. Oof.
Nice. Go on, Wesley. Yes, Charlie. Get in there. Levi. Over to Wes. Over to... I can't see.
That's Toby Stokes there, Mr. Flob. Great pass from Toby Stokes to Aaron Gonzalez. Whoa! Could have been... Who's that? Aaron, who's we are? Who's the we are person? Red for us. In green, the green arrow. Oh. Yeah, I'll shout out when it... This is, I mean,
never felt so cool
there
in
are
my
people
life.
watching this, Lizzie, right now, live.
Yeah, it's wild.
This is next
How many
level
people are watching
movement.
on YouTube?
22 watching live on YouTube. And
I can see there's Tom Lyons, there's Zach, there's some of our gang.
And there's 19 on Twitch. That's 40 odd people watching this game, you know. This is next level youth ministry right here. Oh, terrifying. Don't score. No! Oh, no! You scored.
Oh, did we? There we go. I must be a few seconds behind.
St. Peter's
hey!
won. St. Peter's won.
Are you
slightly behind my...
Page?
Yeah. Refresh it.
I've used the wrong keyboard.
St. Peter's have scored. What an awful situation this is. I don't know who scored that goal. I will find out who scored. And congratulations to them.
Thank you. Thank you, St. Peter's Youth. You're making me proud. This is how I've raised you.
Absolutely riveting football. I wish we had. Next time we'll see if I can get a pro commentator to take over from my spot. This is. Come on, Jamie. Half-time. There'll be half-time. You need to get your own snack. I believe there's only a minute for half-time. Charlie again. Oh, no way. Someone needs to mark Charlie, you know. That is horrific. Oh dear.
Hey, I've just messaged someone who might be a special guest.
Are you going to get them in? I need to. We need to work out how to make it work. This is so sad. We could still pull it round before the end of the first half. HTB, we need a goal before the end of the first half. Let's here we go. Good passing from Silver's ball intercepted. Wes to Charlie. Good tackle. Toby into Harry again. Latest transfer from Harbour Church. Here we have Aaron.
We have a friend.
Ooh. Is he come on? Oh, he's there. Wait, let's drag him into the screen. One more. Let's see. Here we go from Aaron. Crosses it in. Oh. Let's see if it's a penalty. Let's see if we get a penalty. It's a penalty. We've got the penalty.
Can you hear me now?
Yes! Oh, yeah, we can hear you,
James. Here we go. It's a penalty to HTB Youth. Will it go in? Oh, what on earth? We missed it.
What on earth?
Yeah!
Tom, I love your wig and I love your wig.
Yeah, do you like mine, James? I'm wearing a Bristol one.
Yeah, what are they? The Robins. Anyway, I'm so happy to see St. Peter's Brighton. Oh, what a penalty!
I think you're slightly.
We're all out of sync with each other.
Slightly lagged behind. Next time we're going to live stream from the source. I'm just going to drag James's video in. We're missing you here, James, in this. 1 moment, please. Half time here.
Half time, here we go.
Talk amongst yourselves, please, while I just get James in on the chat.
All right.
James, how have you been doing in lockdown?
Yeah, am I up to sync at the moment, or am I still lagging?
If you refresh, we should be at half time.
Okay. Are you watching on? You might be watching on YouTube, which is about 20 seconds behind. But
no, I've just ditched the whole stream. It's such a boring game.
it's second half. Here we have it. It's 1-0 to St. Peter's Brighton. I can't believe we're doing this. What a time to be alive.
It's
James,
a privilege to be included in this.
Talk us through.
Tom, did you say there was 22 people watching before?
Yeah, and there's still some on Twitch watching live as well. We've almost 40 people. There's more now. There's more than 40 people watching this match live.
How many players are there?
There's 12 players, I think. There's about 50 odd people involved in this game. This is next level. James, tell us a little bit about football. How would you normally prepare for a FIFA match? You're a footballer yourself from Australia.
If FIFA, I would. You need the right soundtrack. That's one. The right sort of diet. But I'm no FIFA expert, to be honest. I'm more of a sort of like a Minecraft person.
Do you like the Minecraft? Do you?
No, I do not like the Minecraft thing.
What position did you used to play when you played football, James?
Yeah, I never played football. I played Minecraft football. Tom, I love your Wigan top.
Thanks, mate.
God bless Wigan, right next to Lee.
Remarkable that we've got relatives that live next to each other. Still, I mean, that's amazing, really. Amazing.
And then here we are. Who would have thought our relatives so close, and to know that the generations would follow would be meeting up online, on YouTube, live streaming. They must be so proud of us, Tom.
Commentating on a FIFA game.
This is wild.
Lizzie, is the game still going?
Harry Silver has passed it here. There he is.
It is.
Running it into the box. One of your players who seems to be very good. Oh, no, not again!
Come on, boys.
Oh, phew.
Yeah.
Most of these people are like in their 20s, by the way.
Guys, I don't mean to keep bringing this up, but we are peaking here on the stream. There are now 24 viewers watching on YouTube and an extra 20 on Twitch, which is fantastic.
Great.
Thank you to everyone joining us to watch this match.
Yeah, well, look, I was only really going to come for the halftime show.
Would
But
you
as soon as
stay? I mean, it's
that went
fantastic
for like
to have you.
20 seconds. I just wanted to wish you all well during this terrible pandemic. And it's so good to see that the Lord is doing good things. Twitch is alive. YouTube is alive. Youth ministry continues. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, James.
Amen.
Okay,
God bless you.
goodbye. Goodbye.
you,
God bless
Jeff.
Wigan. Church plant in Wigan, 2021. I'm coming. Bye.
Come on. Oh, what a time. What a time.
Goodness me.
Oh, Lizzie.
Right.
Who's the next match with? Do you know who's coming up next? Who have you got on the cards to play next? We've had an invite from Hackney Church to
From
play
who?
them.
Hackney?
Church, yep. And St. Mary's
Maybe we'll
Andover.
have to play. We'll maybe have to play. I feel like we could do a South Coast tournament. You know,
Lovely idea. St. Mary's, Southampton.
Portsmouth, Hastings,
Hastings.
Bournemouth. I think we can make it happen. You know.
Lovely.
How many teams do you need to make a tournament?
Well, we could do it with how many we like, couldn't we? This is the first ever Focus Youth CRT type tournament we've ever run. Focus Alive, the tournament. What more could you ask for? It looks like one of our players has just been given a red card. Yeah, red card. We've had a sending off.
Oh, look at that hair.
I'm not sure who got sent off. Who's been sent off from our team, Aaron? And you've scored again. What a nightmare. It's 2-all. It's 2-0.
Who did that? Levi Smith.
This is horrific. 69th minute goal. Penalty from Levi Smith. We had a sending off.
Levi. Yes, boys.
Oh, dear. 27 watching on the YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us. It's great to have you. You're watching the one and only. I mean, this is a final between... it's 2 legs. What do you mean? We play another match after this? There is 2 games. I didn't know that, Lizzie. Did you know that?
That is double the fun.
What a remarkable change of events. There are 2 games. This is fantastic news. It means we could pull it all back, and it's aggregate score, which means, Lizzie, I'm sure you know, but for those that are watching, you have only got you've got home goals. We need an away goal, really, because it counts as 2, I believe. We get an increase here if we score an away goal. So really we need an away goal to put us in good footing for the second leg.
Sure.
Gosh, I didn't know there was 2 legs, Lizzie. We could be here all night.
We really could be. No one's got anywhere to be or anything.
That means, I mean, it means if it's an awful situation that we draw in the next game, that means we have to have a 3rd game. Oh! To see who wins. Thank you to those who are watching on the YouTube. Would you give us a little shout out where you're watching from? Lizzie, anything you want to add?
See some names I like. Huh?
Anything you wanted to add? Sorry.
Just that if they score another goal, I will buy them all a McDonald's when we're out of lockdown.
You seem to be having a lot of possession, do St. Peter Brighton. But my suspicion is it's all just... Oh, no! Oh, dearie me. There's a 3rd goal.
Yeah.
Where's 3-0? Well, sorry, I was just saying, and I don't want to dwell too much on the fact that you are you're winning here, but my suspicion is actually if we played in real life, HTB Youth would probably win. This is just some good skills on the joysticks here. I think in the real game, actually, Lizzie, we would win. Don't you agree?
I have absolutely no idea. I would like that though. I think we could do it. I think we could meet up in Crawley. That's halfway, and that is where my family live. So we could have a football match, and everyone could come to Broadfield Stadium, which is now the checkertrade.com stadium, and come for a barbecue at my parents' house afterwards.
There we have it. It's all arranged. It's been arranged. There's a barbecue at Lizzie's coming soon. Lizzie, I'm just going to tune in here to the Twitch stream because I suspect there's some fantastic conversation going on here because it's hosted by 2 HTB Youth gamers, and I wonder if they're slightly Getting a little upset. Bear with, please.
I'm not going
I
in
don't
goal.
think
I'm
we
putting
do
my
wanna
pro
keep-
in goal.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and then play any.
Yeah, because my pro's at 88.
Shout. Big
Sit
shout.
down! Love the enthusiasm.
Run.
Send it.
Not
Send
in
it.
my
I love
court!
that. I love. This is it. This is it.
This is it, lads.
Just like
This is
last
it.
one.
Not me.
And don't mess it up.
Oh, it's a
come
corner,
to me.
it's a corner, it's a
Come to
corner.
me. Oh, on my head. On my skull. Wait. Okay.
Oh!
Oh, God,
How did you miss
Oh,
that?
it's so rough.
That
Boys,
is
stick
so
it up there
missed
again.
out.
Lizzie,
Stick
it
it up,
sounds
just
like
stick it
they're
up.
having
Up it goes.
a great
Well played.
a great time there.
5'7" header. You do love to see it.
No, Lucian.
Oh, Lucian!
It all sounds like
Unlucky.
All right.
sounds so calm and peaceful.
It's the end of the first game there, and Lizzie, it looks like you're winning.
It does look like that, doesn't it? Hey, I like it.
Shall we?
I like the way it looks.
Good. Lizzie, please help me just for a moment while I drag our little video in. Talk to the camera for a little bit more, will you please, about
Oh,
your team.
yes, our team. I'm so proud of the team. Wes is playing on a player who also has a shaved head. Do they look like themselves on purpose?
Yes, they've
Or
changed
have they
themselves. Yeah, they've adapted themselves to look more like themselves.
Right.
If they've had
that
the
makes
time.
sense because Wes has actually shaved his head. Classic lockdown. Charlie also does have curly hair, which is what he looks like on here. So that's pretty cool. There's my updates. Here's what I think about FIFA.
I would like to let you know that there's now 27 people watching on YouTube Live, 24 on Twitch.
is
That's well
wild.
over 50 people. I think we're over now 60 people engaging. Thank you so much for joining us and watching. We're here. We are two churches from the HTB network of churches, St. Peter's Brighton and HTB in London. Our youth groups here, HTB Youth and St. Peter's Brighton Youth, are playing each other a game of FIFA 20 on Xbox. And the first it's two games. The first game was won by the marvellous St. Peter's Brighton Youth. And we've got a second game here to put it round. I'll just show you one of our players here. Oh, no, can't show you that. It's broken. One moment, please. Stand by.
Oh, I love it. This is wonderful. If this ain't church unity, I don't know what is.
Forgive me for that. Sorry, I was just sorting out this to show you here my friend Aaron in the corner. There he is. He's on the HTB team. He's a transfer from Mexico, transferred to HTB Youth about 8 months ago and joined HTB College. Okay, second game I think is coming up. Lizzie, talk
Love
us
it.
through some of your best players from that first game, would you?
Yes. So, from what I picked up, you sounded awfully threatened by Charlie Coates, and that would make sense. He is very good. And we also had Wes scored a goal. So well done, Wesley. Very, very good. Proud of you. And Levi. Did Levi score
I think
two
Levi
goals
had a
or one
goal. Levi, I think, had a goal. I must get the stats from somewhere. Levi had 2 goals. Who got sent off? Did someone get sent off from... No. Great. Okay, here we are.
Yeah.
Second game. Oh, this is tense.
This is. I feel it in my fingers.
We need 4 goals, and you guys... And that's if you guys don't score, I've been told here. This is next level, Lizzie. Thank you
Right.
so much to everyone watching us.
Wait, you need 4 goals
I
if
think-
we don't score.
It sounds right, yes.
Right. I like it.
Are we now at home? Well, I don't quite know. Here we are. Okay, here we are. We're back.
Hang on a minute.
Looks like you've got us here. It was terrifying. What a terrifying moment.
To run onto the pitch.
I quite enjoyed listening to the chat, so I'm just going to bring that back in from earlier because that was some next level excitement from the HTB Youth side.
Oh,
Bottom of the
mercy.
screen, boys.
Come on, boys. We need some energy in this place. We need some
Out,
energy.
get out. Nice. Good, good.
Bottom.
Run with it. Run with it. Hit me. Hit me. Delicious. Delicious play.
Middle.
Oh, great work, lads. Great work. That's great.
Try that. Try it.
I love the
the play, love the
encouragement.
play.
So much encouragement from the
On
team.
earth am I throwing
Let's
it?
see if we can get in on the St. Peter's chat here. One moment. please.
Mate,
Oh dear, they seem a little upset with each other there.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
So, let's see what's going on over
There we go.
in
The giggles
They
back.
the
could have lost us. They could have
St.
lost us
Peter's
the whole
chat,
leg.
shall we?
I think I might just like tune into FIFA games and watch them, like listen to people have a really nice time with each other. It's just so heartwarming.
we lose, I'm blaming it on the icons.
They seem quite calm, St. Peter's. Get St. Peter's side. Here they are.
Yeah.
Oh, is that our gang? Oh,
Go
sweet
inside,
boys.
inside.
So chilled.
So chilled. That's a very interesting difference there, isn't it, Lizzie?
Mm.
Between the two
Because
different.
they live by the sea.
Very interesting. Chilled, composed
See.
conversation there with Brighton.
Are they still on? They're like silent.
Right, let's try play through the middle.
Yeah, I agree.
Coach Coates, back in the game.
Beautiful, beautiful. The way you speak to each other in Brighton honestly, is a lesson and example unto us all, Lizzie. Well done. What a great youth group you have developed there and discipled. A great job. Marvellous.
They're so chill.
So lovely. Okay, let's get on some cheering again. That was feels a little bit calm,
Get
doesn't
the right
it?
name.
It's so confusing.
It is quite confusing.
It's so confusing.
Oh my, what a save. But defender though.
Oh, HTB Youth crossing it in there.
Defender, like,
Oh, Aaron Gonzalez just missed.
keepers.
Good save there from St. Peter's Brighton.
Thank you, St. Peters. Oh, I'm just watching them on the Twitch screen.
Getting up there as well.
Thank you so much once again to everyone joining us live on YouTube
Yes.
Pull back.
and on Twitch.
Oh, sorry.
Well over 60 people engaging here on our live our live
This is
FIFA match
wild.
here between St. Peter's Brighton Youth and HTB Youth. You can follow us both
Very good.
on Instagram, Youth St. Peter's, or HTB Youth on Instagram. Get involved with our church activity
Definitely do.
online. And if maybe you've got questions about what this is all about life, God, faith, check out Youth Alpha Online. You could join a course, either one of our churches over the next couple of weeks, next couple of months. Join us and get engaged. DM us, send us a DM on our Instagram accounts, and we'd love to get you involved with Youth Alpha.
Levi, back.
We would.
Oh, why didn't you do that?
This is tense. I mean, this is you are winning 3-0 here. It's
Yeah,
go on. Oh,
this is deep.
yeah.
It's a nice place to be in, really.
Lizzie, it felt like the right moment to bring my Focus bottle out. What do you think? I was pretty proud of that when I remembered that.
Oh, that makes me very happy.
I'm gonna miss it. I love Focus.
I'm gonna miss it, big time.
Big time.
Big time.
I might do my own in my garden. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think I might do my own in my garden. Imagine if 7,000 people camped in their gardens.
Let's do it. We could live stream a match every day, you know. We could do this every day, me and you.
Getting in.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Why not?
Oh. That was nice.
Well,
was
some
nice.
good team
I needed someone
communication there from St. Peter's Brighton. Let's see what's going on the HTB Youth
Get a
side.
little cut back.
Fantastic.
No,
Oh no, I'm offside.
Unlucky, lads. Unlucky. Come on. Boys, we got this. We got this.
I haven't had a shot there. That's all I'm saying, guys.
Well, they sound a little sad, don't they?
Great press. Great press.
It's okay. They can turn it around.
Yeah, it's all still to play for here on the FIFA 20
Yeah.
Pro
Love it,
Cups
love it.
match between HTB Youth and St.
Yes,
Peter's
love
Brighton.
it.
You try and get the sweat in.
Love
We could
it.
still score
it
30.
in if you can.
We could still score 4 goals.
Whip it in, whip it in.
50 minutes. Oh, here we go.
Try whipping it with your weak foot, Lucian. I think it'll be better.
Oh, weak. Lucian obviously there using his weak
because it's not worth turning around.
pretty sure if you
Wait,
press
no, the first time I tried whipping my weak foot, it just failed.
I'm pretty sure Harry, if you can, you can press up and then press swap wings.
Yeah, well, we need to just...
I can't. I just...
Can we switch at half? Is that possible?
It's going to have to be at half. I can't do it beforehand.
Alright, that's fine.
Just make sure it goes into this clean sheet.
Top of the screen.
If you're watching on
Clear
YouTube,
it,
I just
clear
want
it,
to say
clear it.
apologies for the slight glitching you get on the screen there.
Oh,
St.
my
Peter's Brighton
days.
nearly again.
Make sure you get it out.
Gareth Bale and goal.
Here we go. It's corner from Peters Brighton.
This is good. This is
Clear
good.
Good defending there from HTB Youth.
Out.
I'm about a second.
Oh, this
behind
would be it.
What a play, lads. What a play.
Here we go. We're up the field now.
Well
HTB
played.
Youth. Good
Unlucky,
passing
mate,
from HTB.
unlucky.
Ooh, tackled pretty strongly there by St. Peter's Brighton.
It's not your fault, mate.
Got a big second half coming up. Serious second half coming up.
A big old second half.
You need a miracle in Istanbul. Win this probably.
Look at them playing for half time.
Zona Vertical, thank you so much for tuning in there. And Christina tuning in all the way.
I thought that was going to go so bad.
Alright, we need to swap.
Tuning in all the way from Mexico. Big shout out to Zona Vertical. Narek there, youth pastor at St. Mark's, Battersea Rise, another church plant. And Rich Herbert, marvellous gentleman.
Yes, this is a great lineup of people tuning in. I love it. Hello, Alex Wolf. Hello. Some of our gang are a bit up. I love it. Shout out. Drop a little comment below if you're from Brighton, in Brighton, supporting Brighton. I'd love to see it.
Liz, you might be interested to know again that we're peaking here on stream views, 29 on YouTube, 23 on Twitch, and about 12 playing. I mean, this is a big old game. Here we are, second half for HTB Youth versus St. Peter's Brighton. If you've just joined in, St. Peter's Brighton are winning 3-0, and we need to score 4 goals. And we've just scored! Yes! It's coming back now! Football's coming home, finally! We have it here now! What a time to be alive! 1 goal here. Oh. Goodness me, what an exciting time. Lizzie there. We could win this, we could bring it round.
What a save.
Boy, I'm going up, I'm pushing up.
Push up, mate, push up. Go. On the counter attack.
Top left, Woody's top right.
Love it.
Yeah.
Go now.
I was offside.
Oh, it's okay.
Let's see what's going on in the St. Peter's camp after that disappointing goal from HTB.
Right, okay, ready, Levi?
So cool.
Oh.
So calm. It's like they're in a constant state of meditation as they play. It's marvellous.
Okay.
Go on, Levi. Get in there.
Got that, Ronan. Nice. I'll do. Right, come on. Yes. Okay, hold on, Levi. Go.
I'm gonna cut back. Okay.
Really?
Oh dear.
Should I tell you a crazy story?
Please do, Lizzie. Anything you can do here to fill the time would be greatly appreciated.
Brilliant. Well, yesterday, so I'm currently staying opposite St. Peter's, and yesterday I saw on a couple Instagram stories that don't worry, it's not scary. A bomb disposal unit showed up, and there was a World War II bomb found while they were doing construction work. Threw a couple of sandbags on it and exploded it, but crazy, exciting stuff.
Lizzie, I'm sorry to butt in, but I think you've just scored another goal. This is Joe Walker. Is that
Yes,
your
I did just
transfer
see
there
that.
from Cuthman's? No, he's your worship pastor, Joe. I think he just scored.
Joe is the St. Cuthman's worship pastor, also on our youth team.
He's just scored there, so it's
well done, Joe.
4-1 to St. Peter's Brighton. I mean, it's horrific.
Oh.
I'm being we're losing quite dramatically here, live on YouTube to the nation right now.
It's very good. It's very good. Some of you may know Joe from places such as Focus and Focus. Leading in the younger youth tent and leading in the sixth form tent when that existed.
Oh,
A
no, I
beautiful
hope we
place.
don't score again here now. Running into the box. Ooh, thank you. Oh. We've learnt a lot, I think, from the way that St. Peter's Brighton have handled themselves in the dressing room. Calm, good plan, and seemingly peaceful. A lot to learn there, I think, from your tactics and attributes as a team.
This whole thing is wild.
I can't believe we're doing it.
48 hours ago, I would have never thought that this was happening.
I could have never dreamt it up. This is marvellous stuff.
This is marvellous stuff.
Here we go.
Well done, Charlie Coates.
Who should we listen to now? Let's see what's going on in the HTB dressing room. One moment, please.
Different for you guys anyway, so.
But still, got one any midfielder. We might as well have him all out attack.
Guys.
Yes, Jamie, flick it!
I'll hold. Trent's gonna come up. We're just gonna see.
I'm through.
No!
Oh.
Well played, Toby.
We're gone.
You're an absolute rock in midfield.
Oh, we're better than that.
Look, it's that guy is just sticking back and marking me like a...
Notice that little comment there from St Mary's Andover. Definitely keen to play HTB Youth if they play like this. Well, bring it on, St Mary's Andover. Do you even have a FIFA team? Rich Herbert, yes it is, 4-1, sadly, 4-1 to St Peter's Brighton. Great backroom staff there, Archie Coates, Sam Coates, all they've invested into the club, clearly showing it's worth the investment. Oh, not another goal from St Peter's Brighton. Oh dear.
Yes, the crowd.
The crowd goes wild.
Oh, it is ever again.
Oh, you
dear.
lot, someone on the YouTube chat, SMA Youth. whoever-
It looks like it's 5-1, isn't it? It's 5-1.
Yes, Ackles. Levi.
Charlie.
And again. And
What a
again.
tragic game.
Oh, my guy's not quick enough to get to that.
Go on. Finish.
Ah.
What's for tea, Lizzie? Have you had your
I should have just
dinner
carried on
already?
going.
We're
He was
having
marking
tea
you
guys.
tonight.
We're having,
He wasn't even going to
I
attack
think,
me.
can you believe it?
Quiche.
We get some leftovers given to us, so we've got quiche,
It
which
must
is
be.
wonderful, and we are very grateful. So we're having quiche, or maybe it's pie. But it's
Yes!
one of
Sorry,
your
we've
pies.
scored again! Did we score? Did we score? What happened? Offside! How? Oh, my word. Oh, sorry. You're having quiche. You must be thrilled to have quiche. We have.
Yeah, or I might be having pie, but...
We did score. 2-2.
Oh, great.
We scored.
I mean, boo.
We scored. It's been allowed. No, another score. Another goal. What's the score now?
5-2.
5-2 on aggregate, is it? 5-2 on aggregate. We still need 3 goals. Good grief. Okay. 3 goals in 3 minutes. Can it be done? You're snacking there. What are you snacking on, Lizzie?
I've got Bombay Mix. I'm a football lad, don't you know?
Level classery from Lizzie Evans, as always. Should have brought my pie to the game, shouldn't I? That was. If I'd have had more notice, I'd have got one in.
Well, I think actually when I think about it, dinner is actually not quiche, it's pie, but it's not one of your pies. It won't be like a northern pie, it's a Higgidy pie. So it'd be like a nice pie.
A very
like a
nice
fancy
pie. Thank you to Higgidy for their support.
Yeah.
I can't
For
claim
sustaining me.
Can't
through
claim
this
there's
time.
any sponsorship deal or connection, but it would be marvellous if you're watching Higgidy Pies. If you'd love to get involved sponsoring.
Hey,
either
maybe
of these
Alpha can
teams.
sponsor these. Alpha and Bridge the Gap can sponsor these FIFA tournaments.
What
yeah? Hey,
a
what's that?
marvellous idea! There we have it. We've taken it to the next level.
Zande!
we've taken it to the next level. Did they just
But
score
we have.
again? That you have just scored again. I'm not even watching this game anymore. It's so
Shut up.
painful to watch. You've scored again. It's 3-2. Oh dear. 6-2 on aggregate. If you're watching this and you've just joined in, welcome. What's going on, Jeff? That's right, Rich Herbert. Does feel like that moment, doesn't it? It's that's it. What an awful game for us. St. Peter's Brighton. Well played. Let's hear what's going on in the St. Peter's camp, shall we?
Yeah.
I'll join them and see if they want one game. Both teams as any.
They're up for another game, it sounds like.
Mate, they're not going to win it.
Hello, lads.
Big game, boys.
What a big game that was. Lizzie, massive game there. We'll find out what's going to happen next and see whether there's going to be another match again or whether that's it. One more?
Goodness.
Sorry, we just need to... I'm just finding out here the exact tactics here.
Let me
No,
find
we're
out
not
through
streaming best of 5. I'm not staying that long.
No, sorry guys. I do actually have small group in 15 minutes, so
Lizzie's got
I
small
will
group
have
in
to go at
15
some
minutes,
point.
so one more. We're going to stream one more match.
One more, there we go.
The deciding match. Best of 3. We're going to stream This will be the deciding match, and you guys can carry on for as long as you wish. Lizzie's going to go. I might stay here. I'm having a great time, but Lizzie and
I'll
I
stay for a little bit.
will stream what we can. Thank you for watching here live on YouTube. Archie Henderson, Coates, big love there from Archie Henderson.
Good old Arch.
Rich Herbert, very happy for you to join in on the stream on the Zoom. If you send me a little DM and get logged into.
You're only allowed to be a commentator if you don't know anything about what you're talking about.
Rich, get yourself Twitch set up on your computer and get yourself on Zoom on another device, and we'll call you in, and you can partake here in some of the games. Let's see what's going on. Excuse me there.
Oh my goodness. Charlie said, both teams are playing with an any, and if we lose, it's best of 5.
Sorry, could you just clarify exactly what the situation is there, Lizzie?
Both teams are playing with an any. And
With
if
an
we
any,
lose...
what does that mean? Do we know what that means?
I don't know.
What does it mean to play with an any? Could you explain the situation here, Aaron? So you're no longer set players. They can move around the pitch to any position. Oh, so one player is playing any. For those that know about this stuff, you want to join in here, and any you can play any now.
So is that just Charlie playing? Levi, you're in the comments on YouTube. Can you tell me what's happening?
Anyone watching who give us any clarification of
Anyone
what
knows
on
what-
earth is going on. Maybe we need to pull in James Stinson again.
Probably.
Professional. All right, are we ready for the second game? No, it's still choosing your teams, are they?
All right, let's do this, lads. Come on. It's best of 5, so it means that we need to win the next.
Yeah, I'm in.
It does sound like they're playing for
All right, let's
best
do
of
this,
5, Lizzie. And here we have it. I think we're about to go live here again.
It's doable. Boys, this one is just for morale. We need to get morale back up.
Yeah. Come on, boys, we got this.
You hear it there from Lucian. This one is just for morale.
Yes.
They're looking to
Purely
boost
for
the
morale,
morale. On the
guys.
screen there is Aaron, our player from Mexico, and Toby Stokes, our player from New Zealand, who transferred recently to HTB at the beginning of September. Welcome to you both. Thanks for joining us.
Oh! I think Tom just said my name.
Oh, Atlas is really
Toby,
filling
yeah.
us in the comments. Thank you, Atlas.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys.
Thank you, Aklas.
Let's do
Do
this.
you know who that is, Aklas?
Yeah, Atlas. He was on our team.
Welcome, Aklas. Thank you for joining us. For those who've been around for a while, we're playing 5 games now. We promised you, I don't know how many, 1 or 2, but you've got 5.
Absolute goal here to injure all their players.
They have players back.
Oh, I nicked him! I just did I see that?
Is Charlie playing now then?
Let's
Wait,
get Charlie.
Still playing?
Let's text Charlie and just tell him he's on the Discord. If he could explain to us what's going on over Discord, that would be great. He's live. We're live streaming here from Discord. If you could explain what's going on, that'd be great.
Good pressure.
Oh,
Inside. One more. Back to you. Oh,
unlucky. Yes, I will take a corner.
fair play.
Now, interestingly, they're slightly ahead, I think, there. So we're hearing there's a set play there before we've seen it on the screen. Here we have it.
Charlie, we're on the YouTube.
He's going to start explaining here now, Charlie, I think. Thank you, Charlie.
Explain what? Oh.
Can you explain what's going on?
I don't know. We're doing both teams of an any as a final little match, I guess.
But we won.
Well, best of 5 if we win this.
Or best of 5 if you win this or something, you guys say. I can't remember.
So there we have it
like
from Charlie himself.
Yeah, but if we win this,
It's
then
they're playing an any, which is good.
Great explain.
We're all thrilled, and they are oh, here we any can control all other players. So someone has been chosen as the any, and that means they can play as any player on the field that isn't already selected. So you can change position, which is great, and means there could be more passing, I guess, in certain parts of the field. Lizzie.
Thank you very much.
Any.
I'm gonna have nightmares about this word.
The word any playing over and over in my head. I do wonder if there's anyone watching still who was here at the start. That would be fascinating to know. If you've been watching the YouTube channel or the Twitch channel from the very start of the game, we'd love to know. We'd love to know. Here we have some good play here from HTB, and it's a goal for HTB Youth. Yes, coming back. We're coming back. Lizzie, we could only imagine we would have been doing this for 3 games.
No, I know. Who would have thought? Is it definitely stopping after 3, or are they going to 5?
My suspicion is they're playing 5. But we could end this stream, or we'll remove ourselves from the stream, and we'll let it play on. Yeah. I might just put my picture there because I like being here live on the stream. Really, I quite enjoy it.
Hey, maybe we should have been radio presenters.
Lizzie, I love the idea. Anyone fancy listening to a collab podcast here? We'll call it the collab podcast between Lizzie and myself.
I think it should happen.
Thank you there from a text from my friend Juliet. Tom Clark, your commentary is world class on the FIFA match. Thank you very much, Juliet, for your kind, encouraging words.
That is so kind and encouraging.
Sorry again if you're watching on YouTube and there's a slight glitch on the screen. I've tried little things I can. I hope it's not bothering you too much. Cross here from St. Peter's Brighton. Oh no, he's taking it in himself and tackled there by Harry Silver. Corner from St. Peter's Brighton Youth. Very high ball there, gathered up. I just need to see who that player was there, sorry. Lovely turn there from Wes Mill. Ooh, shot from Wes and slightly missed.
Oh, Wesley.
Sorry, my wife just texted me asking me how it's going. Fantastic. Although HTB Youth
Fantastic. Brighton are winning.
are losing.
Go on, Ronan. Go on, Levi. Over to Charlie. Charlie running with the ball.
You've grown into it, Lizzie. You're a natural.
Yeah. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best, people. Oh, Tom Linebear, been here the whole time, loving every second.
Tom, thank you for joining and watching. Just a shout out for Tom's new little devotions that he's created there. Lizzie, tell us a little about those devotions. Fantastic little resource for anyone watching.
Well, yeah, I think it's just a little passion project that Tom has felt has been put on his heart. But do you know what? They're incredible. And if you are, basically, if like really whoever you are, it's not for boys, not for girls, it's just for everyone. And I would recommend you watching because he's great. And they'll be really easy to listen to, helpful for life. And just, yeah, great all round.
Check it out on
There you go,
YouTube, Instagram, Tom Linebear. Give him a Google. If you've just joined us, we're in our third match of 5 here with St. Peter's Brighton versus HTB Youth. And St. Peter's Brighton won the first 2 games, I believe. Or was it a draw in the second game? Was it 2-2 in the second game?
Might have been 2-2.
2-2 in the second game. And was it a draw in the second game, or did they win? They won. St. Peter's Brighton won. Those interested who've just joined, sorry to cut the stream for a little moment there, but it's just keep leaning over here to Aaron, who is playing on FIFA there, all the way from Mexico. Welcome to the HTB Youth team, Aaron. It's great to have you on board.
So Tom, have you heard that St. Peter's have got a TikTok account?
Lizzie, I have actually. I've had it for a little while, and just been dabbling on TikTok, and for a few months, just to see how it would blossom and develop. And I've been interested to see the TikToks from St. Peter's Brighton, a fantastic TikTok of their Love Your Neighbour warehouse and campaign. Tell a little bit about the TikTok, would you, and the Love Your Neighbour campaign.
Well, I can tell you all about it. There are amazing churches all up and down the country doing incredible work, feeding those who just like this time is completely thrown them sideways. And basically the amazing CRT have really helped set churches up to be able to give out so much food. Amazing organisations like Bills and the Ivy have been donating so much food, and so people are able to eat and eat really well and during this time. And so St. Peter's, I think it's something like we're doing 800 parcels a week or something.
Amazing.
That go out, driven all around the city by households in one car, and yeah, it's amazing, all over to hostels. And I think people are really appreciating it, and we're just doing our bit.
It's marvellous. And I know there's many people that like to subscribe and give bits on Twitch if they're watching, give little gifts of money away. So if you're watching and you'd like to give us some of your bits on Twitch, please do. We'll make sure that goes into the Love Your Neighbour account. In fact, all bits and subs that are given in the Twitch today will go straight to Love Your Neighbour. So if you're on Twitch, twitch.tv/HTB Youth, give us your subs and your bits, and we'll throw them into Love Your Neighbour account. I just learned about that the other day, those little phrases there. That was new for me. And,
that's new to me right now.
If you're watching on YouTube, hit up Love Your Neighbour, and you could donate there as well on either the St. Peter's Brighton website.
Yeah.
A little comment here from Zona Vertical. Thank you, Zona, all the way from Mexico. Giving a big up from Aaron Gonzalez. There seems to be here some Spanish words, and fortunately, don't know much of Spanish, Lizzie, can you help, or should I try and find a translation?
Dear Tom Clark, I think it's maybe like hello. We say hello, or something. Maybe not. Something with. Is it like we're with you or something? Estamos is like we together, or like we. I think
You
maybe
are
not.
totally right, Lizzie. You've excelled there. Greeting. Did you do Spanish GCSE or A level?
I got a C.
Well, do you know what? I'd give you an A for that. Greetings from Mexico. We are with you. Is exactly what they said. You've smashed it out of the park there, Lizzie.
Oh my goodness!
Here we have a
Miss Moolah
free
will be
kick
so happy.
from HTB Youth. Sorry, I mean from St. Peter. Sorry, who was the teacher?
Miss Moolah.
Miss Moolah.
Yeah.
Miss Moolah, if you are watching, thank you.
Thank you, Lawrence Moolah.
We've had a slight drop on the views there live on YouTube. I think the people saw exactly what they needed to see in the first two games. Sounds very exciting here from the corner from Aaron. Let's see what's going on. Oh, some music there. It's quite nice, isn't it?
Oh, Tom Linebeck thinks your voice would be so peng on the radio, Tom.
Tom Linebeck, I'm very grateful for that comment. Thank you.
Maybe you should have a youth hour on the premiere.
Oh, Lizzie, stop it. Could you imagine? I've always fancied my own show, you know. I've been cycling to BBC recently and just imagining what we could do there in the BBC studios.
Love it. I think it'd be great. Behind the scenes of a youth ministry, a thriving youth ministry.
Well,
it'd be exciting.
There you have it.
I say it with a sarcastic tone, but I think I'm actually selling it to myself.
Well,
you
you're
know,
very kind.
it's a shame I don't have the power to make those decisions.
Would you? I mean, feel free if you've got any ideas here for our new TV show with Lizzie and myself, or radio shows. There, just throwing your ideas, names of the show, and the kind of content that we could cover.
What TV have you been watching during this lockdown, Tom?
I must be honest and say I have been watching The Tiger King.
Oh, I watched that.
On the
I thought it
Netflix.
was a bit anticlimactic.
An interesting comment from one of my friends, Michael Smith, said that he believed, rightly or wrongly, that it wouldn't have been such a success if coronavirus had not have existed. His
Yes, I
belief
would agree.
was that people being locked in their homes meant people watching that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Reminded me a little bit of Trigger Happy TV when I was growing up, for those who are watching a little bit older. Great show, Trigger Happy TV. Bit of a silly show it was.
Where are we at? 80.
Can we just-
Oh, my small group has started.
Oh, you must go.
I'll wait till the end.
Okay, thank you. 9 minutes left. Lizzie, it's been great to have you here. I'm going to see if I can get anyone else in on the chat. Jess, if you're watching, or Rich, if you're watching, give me a little text and I'll shoot you the link here. Lizzie, would you mind texting me the Zoom link? That would help so much for me to be able to get my friends in.
Yes, I can do that.
I can't remember quite what I sent to you, and I think it was a DM, but I can't get my DMs on this phone. Forgive me, everybody.
I sent it to
Jess and Rich, I'd love you involved if you've got a device you could watch it on Twitch whilst playing on Zoom. Lizzie, thank you so much for joining. Anything you want to add?
Well done to the boys. They're wonderful. All of the boys. HTB team and St. Peter's youth team. Well done, everyone. Good job.
Thank you so much, Lizzie. It's been great to have you, and well done for winning. Unless we win,
Thank you.
it looks like we're winning this game. So if we
2 minutes.
if we win the next game, Rich Herbert sadly can't join because he's Connect Group, but Jess is coming in on the call, which is great. So it's 1-0
Shut
here
up.
to HTB Youth, and it means I think that we've won that third game, which means we go into a fourth game. Still possible to bring it back. Lizzie, thank you so much for watching and commentating with us. I wish you all the best in your endeavours.
Thank you so very much for having us on.
Peace out. There she is. Jess has joined us. Let me just move this screen about a bit.
I'll dip out, and so you don't have to. Bye, Jess.
Bye, mate.
Hi. Guys, I'm cooking dinner.
Jess, don't cook dinner right now. You're live here on Twitch
I'm buzzing.
and YouTube. How have you found the game? It's been a serious game, hasn't it?
It's been pretty intense, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm feeling a little bit underdressed. I feel like you've really gone ham on this. I'm hearing my Disney. Oh.
There we are. Hitting it up large in the kitchen, cooking your din-dins. What are you cooking there, Jess?
I'm actually cooking a pollo Milanese.
Sorry, I don't know what that means.
A chicken Milanese. It's a way of cooking. Aaron!
Here he is, Aaron Gonzalez. He's pulled it round in that second game, in that third game, which means we go into the fourth game, still with a possibility to win. Jonathan, are you actually cooking food to eat?
No, just for fun.
Good response. Fair play. Touche. I'm just going to text my friend Jonathan here to see whether he wants to join for the next game then.
Yes, I feel like that would be a good idea. Toby's looking distressed.
Yes, I feel very sorry for him. He's had a big day worrying about this. We only formed the team this afternoon, I've got to be honest with you.
Maybe if they lose, he has to dye his hair blue. Just an idea.
We mustn't mention it.
What you're saying.
Don't mention it, please. Don't mention it. Oh, wow.
What are we thinking about the lineup?
Well, it's a big lineup here. Who have we got? We've got Jamie, we've got Flobby, we've got Harry. Sorry, Flobby is Toby. I've forgotten again who the We Are player is. And is We Are Lucian? Is We Are Lucian?
I'm not sure.
Is the We Are Awesome? We Are Ism? Red Luke. Woody! That's Woody up front there. And Lucian is on the left, is he? Lucian's playing
okay,
left.
right.
I'm hoping Jonathan has got that message. Jonathan, if you're watching the live stream, love you for you to jump on for the fourth game there. It looks like Jess is cooking some marvellous dinner.
Got my chicken, got my sauce, got my pasta.
Jess, tell us a little bit about your Young Youth podcast and Young Youth Journal you've been creating every week for anyone watching who'd be interested.
My Young Youth Journal. We are starting a new series this Sunday called Sailor Sessions. Sailor meaning to pause and to lift up things of value. And we're going to be looking at what it looks like to pause and what it looks like to value God above yourself. So it's going to be a good one.
A great idea. Just want to welcome in Jonathan there. Welcome, Jonathan.
It's great to be here. Thank you for
Jess, thank you so much for coming. All the best.
Deuces.
All the best.
So there you have it. We're just talking there about the Sailor Sessions from Jess Masters Carrera. Just want to welcome in my dear friend Jonathan Beecham, who is a pro gamer. I should say, and really, most of this has been his idea, and Daniel Young-Nichols' idea, and Daniel Sudworth's idea. They've done an amazing, marvelous job here hosting the gaming. Jonathan, tell us a little bit how you've enjoyed the game, and talk to us, will you please?
Do you want the honest answer, boss, or the Christian answer?
Be as Christian as you could, please, Jonathan. We're broadcasting here to the nation.
The Holy Spirit works in miraculous ways, and I'm really expecting some madness to come out of this fourth game. Let's be honest, boss. It's been a lacking performance by the HTB
It's been
squad.
tragic from HTB Youth, to be honest. It's been tragic. They pulled it round in that third game. Are you watching on Twitch?
Yeah. I'm watching it everywhere. Twitch.
Good man.
I'm watching it YouTube. I'm getting the different angles. Twitch is a bit faster than than YouTube. So I'm watching on replay, VAR. Like it's just madness.
Mate, next
but
level. I'm just going to fix this camera. Please, would you talk through the match as you see it for now?
Of course. Hey, let's get it up on Twitch because obviously that is the most up-to-date one. So what's happening on my screen? Lads out here doing some good set plays. See my boy Jamie on the ball right here, passing it down to my purple guy. I believe this is Stokes on the ball. Offside. We respect it. Now, I will be real with you guys. St. Peter's, I applaud you. Yeah, let me stand up. Y'all see my forehead. I know I just put on the shea butter, but I've got more to offer than that. So, hey, St. Peter's, you guys will be rocking it. You know? When Tom was popping into your Discord channels, you know, it was calm. It was collected. It was cool.
Yeah, big respect for their Discord. Big respect.
These guys know what they're doing. It was respectable. HTB, a bit more of a frenzy. You know, sounded like a zoo. But I believe that through the chaos, there's a bit of gold in there. There's some gems. There's some gems to come. So, hey, we're gonna keep rooting. We are loyal. We stay true to the roots. We expect big things. Boss, what's been the highlight for you so far?
Well, Jonathan, sorry to cut in there, but it looks like we've got a ball here in the box. We're just taking it through to the goal. We've scrambled a bit there, and we've scored a goal!
Jeez,
it's in the back of the net. HTB Youth coming back. The fourth game. We might win it. Might mean we win the whole competition here, Jonathan.
Is that the one? Is this the deciding game?
My understanding is there's 5 games, and it's the best of 5. Now, we've lost 2. And we're now winning 2, which means we go to the 5th game for the decider.
Wow, quality content. I've been seeing some of the comments by the other youth group. Was at St. Thomas I saw there at one point. We had St. Mary Andovers. Check your inboxes. That's all I'm going to say.
Check your inboxes, guys.
Check your inboxes.
Yellow Passante, sorry, it looks like Lucian there has received a yellow card. And I think they've scored, have they? No, they've not scored.
No, for me, it's still... Oh, I believe that is a second goal. There's a bit of a delay. Let me...
We've scored! Yes! He's ahead! Oh, my word, he knew it before I knew it. Wow, Jonathan, you're so kind to keep that in. I've refreshed my page. Goodness me! Wow.
Now I've been learning some terminology by our very own Nathaniel Sewell himself.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you were good? I can't. Oh no.
Please, sorry about that. Please tell me about Nathaniel Sewell. What's he been explaining?
So apparently there's a term. I don't know if it's a Fulham boy thing or it's just a generic football term, but you call it limbs. And apparently it's when you're... Do you know about limbs?
Limbs. No.
Limbs. So it's when you're in the crowd and obviously your team scores and you start, you know the machines, outside the supermarkets and like the hot air and it's just like...
We need some music to dance to, right?
Yeah.
What about, let me see if I can find something a bit heavy on here. Indie pop. Surely that'll do it. Here we go. Let's see what this is like. I want to see your best limbs here, Jonathan Beecham.
I won't be able to hear it, but
oh, you will. Oh, you will.
Oh! So it's like you got
show me the limbs.
So this is when the thing like still blowing up a bit, so the air still needs to like come up a bit, and then it gets dropped.
Oh, here we go. It's quite chilled, isn't it, for limbs? I've got to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's a bit chill for limbs, but that's the idea. That's limbs right.
Wowee. That was fantastic. We should have... Shall I leave the music on? It's quite nice, isn't it? Quite bouncy.
I believe you've just conceded, though. Can't lie.
I missed that.
We were too busy.
Too busy limbing.
We're too busy living. So I learned that from the Sewell himself. So much appreciation for that. Big up Sewell in the chat.
Well, thank you, Sewell, for that.
Yeah. And to be fair, I've been thinking for the future, for the continuation of the youth league as it is, we might be needing some referees. I don't know if you checked out my story earlier on today, boss. I whipped out the old jersey from back in the day.
No, are you an old referee there? You trained referee, Jonathan?
I am actually a certified referee back in France. I was. I think you need to renew it every year, and it might have expired.
Have you still got your yellow card and red card?
Back in France, I do.
That's fantastic. Let's get it sent over, and let's it's got legs. It's got serious legs. It's got mileage.
True mileage. Traveling across the world to make this work. Got the whistle, the cards.
I want to see the whole kit, man. Here we have it. You heard it first here. Focus Alive, Focus Youth 2021 is going to be rammed with people playing FIFA, and Jonathan Beecham is going to ref the whole thing.
Yes, sir. Why not?
Sorry. We're in the box there. I thought we were going to score. We've got a corner here. Corner ball for HTB Youth, crossing it in. Cleared out, sadly, into... well, looks like St. Peter's Brighton. They've got the ball. Sorry, you're going to say something, Jonathan?
Well, I was just going to commentate on the game. They've done well to keep that ball under control there. So as they pass it on the left-hand side there, I believe that is our boy, Jay Kennedy. No, Jamie, not Kennedy. Jamie, okay. Offside, I believe. So you know what? I was able to pop into the Discord chat, into the locker rooms of our boys between the games, and just kind of cool it down a bit. I felt tensions were high, communication wasn't up to scratch, so I really felt like a little pep talk was needed by the senior manager.
It's good.
And it's obvious that it's been working out as we're coming up to half time now. 2-1 for HTB versus St. Peter's. It's coming into an interesting tiebreak.
It's very, very... I mean, this could be down. I think, if I understand it properly, just calling in my friend here from the other side of the bedroom, Aaron Gonzalez. Could you just confirm, please? Are we going to... if we win this, we'll go to the 5th and final match. Marvellous, marvellous, marvellous scenes.
Absolute scenes.
Absolute scenes.
Wait, I'm feeling a bit left out. I do have a football shirt on with this. I felt
Get it on. Yeah, let's see
Maybe.
it. Let's see it. I'll give you a moment. I'll go back to the match. Let's hear from the camps while he gets his stuff sorted out. Let's hear what's going on in the HTB Youth dressing room for a moment, shall we?
White. Go white.
Team tactics.
Him in the edge box.
Yeah, Jay.
I got lag.
Great communication from Jamie there. Great communication from Jamie.
Got lag. Oh, I got speed up lag. I couldn't see anything.
Great work. Great
Middle.
Just shoot, mate. Just shoot.
He's gone for a goal. He scores!
Limbs! We're so Limbs!
That's limbs!
I bet they're fuming.
Absolute scenes.
That's limbs right there.
HTB Youth. Let's listen to the Discord, not to rub it in their face, but I just want to hear how St. Peter's Brighton are dealing with that situation.
Ooh.
He's quite quiet there, Jonathan.
You can hear the hail bell. The hay bell.
That's off.
Oh.
Apparently not.
Such a calm team. Such a calm team.
Go on. Again.
Yeah, that's up.
Yeah.
Silence of despair.
Well, there we are. Wow, he called it out. Good grief. We hadn't. That wasn't in the script, that one. But he said it, and he meant it.
They were a bit more lively before. I can't lie, but hey, sometimes it be like that.
Well, if you're just joining us, welcome to the 4th game of 5 of the HTB Cup. That's all I've got. And it's the HTB Youth Cup here. We've got 4 games out of 5. First 2 games won fairly easily by St. Peter's Brighton. And now the second 2 games here we seem to be doing quite well here at HTB Youth, pulling it back round, which means we go into a final game.
And may I say, Tom, I'm really looking forward to this 5th game. I think, 4 games to warm up, definitely kind of get your skills on fleek, as they say. I feel like the 5th game will be a true testimony of both skill, patience, and vigorosity on the field. I'm looking forward to seeing them bring out the bag for this one. But before that, the 4th game is still underway, although it does seem to be a convincing lead for HTB, a 3-1 score currently. Thoughts on the current match, boss?
We've done really well in this final match. I was just thinking before to myself there, Jonathan, actually. What I've seen, I think, is that, we were quite honest that we'd never played before as a team. And it seems that as we've played these 2 games, we've really gelled together. We've really gelled. Yes, and it's been encouraging to see that. All credit to the HTB Youth, really, for pulling out the bag.
Really, it's camaraderie at its finest. And I knew they had it in them. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of a slap at the beginning to get it going, but I think they're on the road now, so we're looking forward to it.
Thank you for those that are still watching on Twitch and on HTB Youth YouTube. It's an amazing turn of events, really. The first 2 games, it looked like St. Peter's Brighton could be the only winners of this cup. But as time's gone, it looks like the St. Peter's Brighton team have maybe got tired and have struggled a little bit over time. And HTB Youth have pulled it back round. Jonathan, your take on the cup so far as a whole?
Well, as we're looking now downfield, so I think confidence might have gotten a bit to them. When you're when you're out here winning 2 games to none, it can get to your head a little bit. There's been a time in my professional career, on the field, off the field actually, where I've let it slide, and that's just been purely down to negligence. So I think St. Peter's, if they want to bring it back on the 5th game, they're gonna have to buckle down, bring in that same energy that really came in on that first game. Just really...
That 5th game is going to be tight. I'm hoping there's going to be a little short time in between that I could. Sorry, nearly scored there. There's going to be a bit of time there I could nip to the toilet. I'm desperate for a little trip. Little wee.
Little conversations with our players. I wonder how they we want to see how they prepared for this game, for the game, physically, mentally, what energy. Oh, is that a red card?
Oh, it's a red card there for
HTB Youth FC.
HTB
that was a
Youth
disgusting tackle.
I missed that tackle there. Interestingly, Jonathan, they seem to be finding it quite funny.
Giggles.
A little upsetting. Let's hear.
Well, I can assure you, they didn't have those smiles about half an hour ago.
They certainly didn't. They certainly didn't. If you've been watching this for a little while, it's been a tough old game, but you can see on the face here of I did wonder if that would happen. They've scored again. St. Peter's Brighton here, 3-2. It's getting tight now because all Brighton need to do is win this game, and they've won. They've won the whole cup.
At the 84th minute as well, you do not want to be conceding goals this late into the game. Players are getting tired. Tactics getting a bit more sloppy. You'll see the formations actually starting to droop a little bit near the back, and that leaves yourself wide open to some potential unfortunate events. I think Gonzalez looking absolutely just destroyed, hands behind his head. He's not even moving on my screen. Okay, he's picked up his controller now. He's looking a bit more active.
He wasn't moving.
Toby Stokes also looking concerned. The smiles that they had on their faces 2 minutes ago vanished into the stratosphere.
Well, let's see if we can keep hold of that score there. 3-2 into the final minute.
I'm seeing 2 minutes of extra times by the referee.
Terrifying.
Worthy 2 minutes. I'd agree with that call myself. As HTB Youth come up on their final attack.
We need the final whistle, don't we? We need the final whistle.
Okay, and we've got it. We've got it. Final whistle. HTB Youth take that 4th game, 3-2 victory.
Yes, we won.
Scenes.
Jubilation, absolute scenes. Here they are, absolute scenes. You can see there the joy on the HTB Youth faces.
Jubilation.
Jubilation.
We're going to the
Daniel's in.
Come on.
Jonathan, talk us through your thoughts.
Your #1 fan and your manager or something.
There we are. There we have it there. Jonathan, Daniel talking to the guys just before the final game. Jonathan, would you just tell us a bit about your time in France and your the things you learned there about football while I just nipped to the toilet?
Of course, it would be my absolute pleasure. So, as they say, à la française. Let me just quickly read the chats used about prior text saying with the Holy Spirit, beautiful face. I love that. Aaron Gonzalez.
We are back. We are back.
You're back. Our star player, our key striker here, coming giving some of that between game commentary. I will say, as Mr. Sewell says in the Twitch chat, I am so proud, lads. I do have to agree. I was not expecting this from the boys, especially after that first game. It was quite dreadful, but they really brought it back. They did what we call back at home, le vavabouza, which is a technique used to really confuse your opponents, confuse your enemies, but actually, at the end of the day, you come through with a bit. You play with a bit more grace. You know, you play with a bit more fluidity. Back in my days, you called it the tic-tac-toe. The 1-2-3, you know, as they say, pass, you know, through ball, had it sprinting, and it's a play style. It's a treacherous one, and I wonder if HTB Youth FC will be opting for this to really secure and finalize this final game. But hey, Mr. Clark, up until now, it's been a roller coaster of emotions.
It's been a tense game, Jonathan. You can see there in the background. Aaron getting very excited about this final game, the 5th game there, doing his stretches, jumping
airing
about,
it out a bit,
getting ready, hopefully not waking up Lily downstairs, or else it will all kick off. And who knows what will happen to this final game. There he is. He's gassed here. They're singing here. Let's just listen to them singing for a little moment, please, shall we?
Home. It's coming home. It's coming.
It's coming.
Oh, boys.
It's coming. Lads, let's sing. They're going to put it.
It's beautiful to hear. Beautiful to hear them there. Jonathan, there's something important about that singing. There's something important about the singing together, the community that it forms.
It's very important. I mean, some say the chant that can be heard across London right now is the heart and soul of this HTB Youth.
It's bringing hope. It's bringing hope. Let's listen into the St. Peter's Brighton team there and just see if they're saying anything.
I literally just went stood next to the
Ryan, do the rolls.
Yeah.
Not saying much. Not saying much.
I think.
Hey, boys.
Come on, Wes.
Wes.
Mate, we lost. Wes, did you watch the game?
No.
Didn't even watch the game. Wow.
I'm not surprised you lost.
Jonathan, I was saying before on the stream that we're collecting bits and subs tonight for Love Your Neighbour. For anyone that's watching, we're going to give all our bits and subs away from Twitch. I was just explaining that, and I hope I got the terminology right there, or else it could be quite awkward.
Yeah. So the way bits works and the way the subs work is on Twitch. Twitch themselves as the company, they'll take half. So a subscription costs about £5, and Twitch will take half of that, and we get the other half of the bits. All of the proceeds go straight to us. So any bits or subscription that we receive, in terms of the bits, that's easy. We can just allocate that straight into a pot, and so subscriptions will do the quick maths and by the end of the month, we'll pass on our proceeds to Love Your Neighbour. Great charity, great organisation. And we're looking, actually, if I may say, Mr. Clark, we're looking at doing some more charity streams in the future.
Yeah, it's fantastic. What you guys have done has been absolutely amazing on the stream, and it's been amazing to see it develop, really. We're hitting here our 5th and final game. Jonathan, talk us through the tension they must be feeling in the camps.
Well, you know what, HTB starting off strong here with the good pass and play. Looks like they're having a free kick now offered to them. Cheeky bit of skill there, but unfortunately did not hit the mark. As St. Peter's now have a throw-in. Am I on time for you, Tom, or am I a little bit more advanced?
No, I'm just going to refresh. Don't worry, please.
Refresh. I'm also watching it from the Twitch stream, just to let you know.
Yeah, I've switched mine to Twitch here.
Amazing. But yeah, as St. Peter's take their goal kick, boots it past the halfway mark. St. Peter's are really looking for an aggressive play here to secure their victory, but unfortunately, to no avail as HTB. Wow, what a through ball! But I believe Pesante. You hear they've got we got some fine talent in Italy. They really do breed them different over there. As we now have a corner kick for HTB. Oh! Off the line, saved by St. Peter's.
Oh, wow. Mate, you are slightly ahead. It's quite exciting to listen to you. Please carry on. I don't know if I can cope.
I'll try and delay my reaction.
No, you
slightly.
mustn't. Don't, please. Play it live. Play it live.
St. Peter's coming through the counter-attack. Most of HTB Youth FC's players were in the box, so this is looking quite unfortunate for them, but as they slow it down, actually, they managed to recuperate. But just as I say that, St. Peter's come through the shot. Good save by, I believe that to be Harry Silver in the goal.
If you're watching live on YouTube, I'm just going to refresh the Twitch here so that we've got a little bit of a slightly higher up. Sorry for the glitch as I just refreshed that, but I just wanted to catch us up to the real live game. Thanks for bearing with us. Please carry on there, Jonathan.
Yes, sir.
Go back in the box.
And, you know, may I just say, the beauty of technology in these times, to be able to put on a show like this, A-class entertainment, it's just, it's beautiful to be a part of. Just as I was speaking, the HTB had another opportunity, as I see your facial expression there, Mr. Clark, but unfortunately to no avail.
I think we're in white, aren't we? HTB Youth in white this time.
Oh! You know what? That's it. Rookie mistake! Oh, no.
You can't help it. It's changed every time. It's been a nightmare.
Alright, start again. Wow, HTB Youth coming through in white. Since the beginning.
This is tense. I mean, it's 0-0. We're almost 20 minutes in. This is the decider. And whoever wins this game wins the cup. It's what a marvellous event.
It's insane. And actually, as we talk about the cup, and really as we start founding the fundamentals to this youth league, we'll be looking at getting some incentives on the way too. You know, obviously. Hard work should be rewarded, so
absolutely. Imagine the Nando's trips.
For all the hours of training and the hard work put into it, the reward will be sweet, as it says in Revelations 2:7. But as HTB go forth with the ball, passing it through, strike off the keeper there. But this is a corner kick for HTB.
Here we go.
Rips it in the box. Unfortunate, does not hit the mark, but there's a rebound, shot through. Gonzalez is going to be disappointed with that one. Hopefully, Mom doesn't watch it. But all things considered, St. Peter's out here. I believe they're utilizing a different strategy here. I believe there is a setting on FIFA called ultra attacking. Now, I'm not sure if they are using it, but a lot of their players seem to be up front, which is creating quite an imbalance on the field. What do you see there, Mr. Clark?
Jonathan, I can't believe how stressful this is. I didn't think I'd find so much anxiety in a Tuesday game of football between two fairly pleasant youth groups. There's a lot hanging on this final match. I can feel myself getting a little bit emotional. It's deep. This is really deep. This is some serious bragging rights.
Right. Yeah, I think, and ultimately, I think that is it. We all. Oh my! What am I watching? Someone that ran off the field. Okay, and that's a yellow card to Tay G, which I believe is Toby Stokes' player. So it's going to have to be a bit more careful when he does a slide tackle.
Needs to relax a bit, Toby. Needs to relax.
He needs to relax for any future challenges that he wants to take. But hey, St. Peter's looking strong at the 30th minute. HTB have gotten that ball back. Lovely footwork here by the lads there, can't deny it. You can tell they've put in a lot of practice. The possible back to the keeper, quite an aggressive pass, but gotta do what you gotta do, as my mum always says, am I right?
She's right. She's absolutely spot on with that. Edwin, see your shout out there. Thanks for that on the YouTube channel. Welcome. One of the old boys there of HTB Youth, now grown up into the seniors. But it's great to have him around. Welcome back for this youth game.
Good to have him. You know what? I can really hear the beat be pumping in the background. I don't know what's your soundtrack, boss, but it's on another level.
You like this, man? You like this?
It's good.
Felt
the
right.
production value.
It was too tense without the music. It was a bit dry. Listen. Nerve-wracking. Absolutely nerve-wracking without the music.
Absolutely.
Just brings a bit of flavour, doesn't it?
The spice, as they say in my home country. Now, you know what's interesting? Toby Stokes has opted for the no webcam this game. I believe this is to be able to focus all his energy in his gameplay ability.
Is that right? He's removed the webcam.
I believe he believes that's what he has to do to get the extra edge in this 5th game. And to be honest, as a fellow streamer myself, you guys have no idea how much I've got to control my facial expression. So I agree with the move. Anything. Oh.
What's happened? What's happened here?
I believe
they're restarting the match. Sorry, one moment, please. We're just finding out from Aaron here. Aaron, could you explain what's going on, please? This is very serious scenes. It looks to me like we're restarting the match. Why? By his internet. It looks like one of our players, through no fault of their own, Harry, was pulled off the game because of his internet. Great sportsmanship here by St. Peter's Brighton to allow the game to restart. It was 0-0 draw. So we're restarting here the 5th and final match. And we're hoping that we can get Harry back. Well, that was tense, Jonathan, there. Very tense.
Round of applause. I've already had a shout today. I might be going for a second one at this rate. This is...
You speak some truth there. I'm moist. My armpits are moist. It's nerve-wracking stuff.
I'm quite warm. But I had to refrain myself from saying spiritual attack, but hey.
I just want to big up Charlie Coates again. What an amazing idea. Sent this through on a DM a couple of days ago, and he's pulled it off. We didn't have a team yesterday, and look at us now. It's remarkable scenes. You can see over here, Aaron's still getting ready and getting his team up and running there. It looks like they're just restarting. Aaron, is he back in? Harry's back in. There's a thumbs up, would you, just to say... Let's see if he's back in. There we are. He's back in.
We'll get right back to it then.
Oh, cheeky Lucasade. Don't mind if I do. What a lovely drink.
Pink lemonade, it's not bad. It's my favourite.
Here he is, the man himself. Aaron, give us a little bit of feedback. How's it going? How are you feeling about the fifth game?
We're going into this game really nervous, but we hope and we believe that we can win it. We just need to trust in ourselves, and we're going to bring it home.
You heard it there. I'd love to hear from Charlie Coates, really, but let's just see what's going on in the St. Peter's Brighton camp.
You could tell the way that game was going. They were going to score like a lucky little counter-attack goal.
Yeah, we were getting so unlucky at the start.
Yeah. The amount of times we hit the wood like
Very interesting thoughts there from St. Peter's Brighton. It looks like they thought we were going to win that match. Which was maybe it was a tactical decision there then, Jonathan, to let us restart the game.
You know what? It sounds like it. There are ways on the dark web to get what you want in life. So
It's interesting. You seem to be suggesting that we've been hacked, and in fact, the internet there wasn't by mistake. In fact, it could have been done on purpose to remove someone from the match. That's fascinating.
Well, you know what? I will say though, I have been on a Monday morning call with Harry Silver, and I believe his Wi-Fi in the countryside can be a bit shoddy. So I doubt it. I highly doubt it. But as the game gets on the way, 3 minutes in, HTB Youth looking very dominant right now. No, that's a lie. They're whites again. So it was.
We're white. Oh.
We clocked it early on. By the ways of the virtual world, the players have been able to rest up, so they should be at peak performance. And it should be a level playing field early on. But it's once you be hitting the 70th minute, boss, that's when things are really going to start getting interesting.
It could be really exciting the final 20 minutes. I was just fixing my quiff there. It's been amazing to see what my wife has done with my hair during lockdown. She's cut it every 3 or 4 weeks, and she's done an amazing job. Big up Charlotte there for her skills. Jonathan, have you managed to go to the barbers during this time?
Well, you know what? I remember the offer of COVID-19 Barbershop to come round and fix my locks. And funny enough, today in the mail, I did not purchase this, but the family have bought a new pair of clippers. And last night I had a thought of, you know what? I'm probably at the stage where I'd be willing to attempt a self-cut at some point, a self-fade. Just more to flex, just to see if I can do it. So, COVID-19 Barbershop may be a go.
You heard it here first, guys. COVID-19 Barbershop. Going to visit Jonathan's house. 50 minutes in. It's an exciting match. Really exciting final match. For those that have just joined, it's the HTB Cup here, Youth Cup, between HTB Youth in London and St. Peter's Brighton in Brighton, their youth group. And it's a game of five matches. First 2 games were won fairly easily by St. Peter's Brighton. And the second 2 games been won by HTB Youth, which leaves us in here with the final match. Jonathan, your thoughts so far on this final game?
Well, actually, just as you were speaking, Tom, HTB had a beautiful run up the left leg, but unfortunately they could not find the finish they wanted. But hey, you know what? It's looking quite even, as to be expected by these 2 world-class A-star teams. We've seen some good tactical play. What I'm really interested in now, actually, is the individual play. You know, I hear before the game starts, the pre-match chat, you hear a lot of chat. You know what I mean? And I want to see some star players really, shining in this 5th match. I think it's been a bit lackluster on both sides, really. As a team, they've pulled through, but I want to see Gonzalez. He can do it. Gonzalez has got the techers. We've seen it. Got the Mexico blood in him, and I believe. So, as HTB out here, crossing it through by Pesante. Lucky though, the goalkeeper, that is his. Out wide on the left-hand side by St. Peter's as they try to slow it down to wait for the players to come through. But, I believe that was it's Xbox. It was an RBB tap, which means the ball would have had a slight curvature on it.
Well, there we are. Amazing tech knowledge there from you, JKB.
I hope they haven't changed the controls since 2009, because if they have, they're completely wrong. But,
That's interesting. Actually. Yes, I think the last game of FIFA I played was FIFA 2000 on the original PlayStation. Great console and a great game. Fantastic graphics for its
beautiful.
time.
Well, you know what? I was reminiscing on FIFA 09 on the Wii. Back
on
in the days,
Wii, I have played that. You're right. Very interesting. We had to lob the ball with a little whip of the hand.
Almost imitating limbs on the day. Just
limbs.
Whacking it over your kid. It's crazy.
Be interesting to see whether we could do this over other games as well, Jonathan, like a Fortnite match, or have a game here that we could live stream between St. Mary's and HTB Youth.
Well, Hey, you know what, boss? Before you had me in to substitute Dilly, long lost Lizzie with the blonde hair, I was on a Discord call with Daniel, and we were dreaming. Again, the Holy Spirit's come through, and we've been dreaming, and we are really looking forward to seeing the potential. The potential.
No, don't, please. You're ahead of us all here, Jonathan. It's tense. It's very tense.
The potential
nothing
that
we can do.
Fortnite Fridays could be having. There has even been talk of upping the amount of streams we may be doing in a week.
Well,
heard it first here.
You heard it here first, everyone. It's it could be a very interesting time in the next couple of weeks to see what happens.
Yes, sir.
Oh, sorry there. It's the wrong track. Forgive me. Jonathan, I found out today that McDonald's will be opening drive-thrus in the next couple of weeks. Very interesting developments.
Anywhere near you, by any chance?
Well, they're opening 15 stores in the southeast of England on from tomorrow, from 11 a.m. I believe one of them is in Tooting, which isn't too far from me, so I'm hoping that I can get delivery from them tomorrow. There's a cap of £25, which is quite helpful, I think. I wouldn't want to spend more than that on a McDonald's myself. And but and then the week after, just read my email here from the CEO of McDonald's, they will open a further 30 pilot restaurants in the UK offering a drive-thru service from the 20th of May. I can only hope that one of them could be local to me.
Wow. Well, hey, as the world is slowly but surely starting to find its footing during this crazy... during these crazy times, you know what's really bringing me hope is that I may seem to have sausage McMuffin.
A sausage egg McMuffin, is that what you'd call for? Looks like we've got it
there.
there. Have we? Half time.
I would love a sausage McMuffin.
Love a sausage egg McMuffin myself, actually. Delicious. Well, there we have it.
I think now
half time, 0-0. Jonathan, tell us a little bit about your thoughts there from the first half of that final game.
Well, Mr. Clark, that's to be expected. The first half competitive, but equal. And I do believe that as we start getting into the second half, that this is when some star players, we've said it, the Stokes, the Gonzalez, and the Kennedy, this is when they'll truly start shining. If we are nervous, these boys must be off the charts, because one side will be having bragging rights for an entire millennium. So, as I say that,
we're back. Are we back? We scored?
No, close though. HTB Youth, very close. As St. Peter's are coming back, and I believe Tom Clark is investigating the technology.
Forgive me, everyone, for that. Jonathan's absolutely right. I've set myself up here with a little extra camera in the corner of the screen. On the far left here, it's the one that means I can go to view Aaron over there, but every now and again it just we have a little glitch, so I have to switch it back on. The tech is pretty lo-fi here.
May I just say the production value on the two cams is absolutely insane.
Thank you. I'll take that. Media studies. It's done me well.
It's coming clutch. The fact that they were teaching you this back in 1962 was insane, but...
Rest up, I think I was still there in the year 2000, relax. Actually, no. Oh, well, never mind. 2006, maybe. 2006.
That's good.
Anyway, here we have it, second half. It's 0-0. It's a tense final match. For those who just joined us, whoever wins this game wins the cup, and I'm hoping that when we have a winner at the end, we can pull in one of them for a little bit of a review to see how they found the whole match.
We'll be looking forward. I think, win or lose, I think both sides should be happy with their performances today. Their commitment to the love of the sport, really. Commitment to each other. I've seen nothing but great things between all of them. Camaraderie, off the roof communication has just been excelling. As HTB Youth come into the box, good stage by St. Peter's. Lovely set play.
It's hard not to be biased, but I am desperate for HTB Youth to win.
Yeah. Yes. True saying. it will help me drastically in the future planning of events. But yeah, lovely set play here. Beautiful scene. I believe that was a tackle by the. Oh, is that a red?
What's
card?
happening here? Is that for us? Oh no!
Red card for
no!
Van Den Berg.
Van Den Berg has been sent off. Does that mean we're down to 10 men? HTB Youth down to 10 men here in the final game. Tense. I've turned the music off, and it just adds an absolute. I mean, it's next level tension without that music.
That just adds an extra level of unnecessary stress as we continue to support and believe. I can't imagine the tension in the room right now, Mr. Clark, for you.
Let's see. Let's go over to the dressing room in the St. Peter Brighton and see what's going on over there.
And again. No, you come back in the middle. Oh, lucky.
It's calm again. It's calm. It's really calm.
Collective. You've done this before.
Let's see. HTB.
Flagging for me.
Let's see HTB.
No.
They're expecting it from the first person.
Encouraging.
If I get a chance, I'll swap it. So our CDM's playing centre back, and then you can play CDM.
Some tactics. Talking tactics there from Harry Silver.
Oh my god.
Using letters like CDM, MPD, LMNOP. Just.
I'm doing it right now.
There's a lot of nerves. You can hear it in the voice.
I do believe Harry got a B+ in this English GCSE, so it's been put to good use. Oof.
Did we just score? No, missed. Oh dear, that was tense.
Very, very tight neck and neck, and as we are coming into the 75th minute, this is where things are getting spicy, I believe. What are they called? Not the adrenaline bars, the stamina bars are low now. If you look at the bottom left corner, on the bottom right corner box, you'll see either blue bar or red bar. If it is red bar, that means red is critical, which means they do not have a lot of run in them left. And especially when HTB are now running with 10 men on the field, that is quite an unfortunate space to be in. But they've been able to hold their own versus an 11-man team.
I'd love to know what their plans are for if they don't win here, Jonathan. If there's a nil draw.
Well, if they don't win, I believe that would just we'll just have to boot up stage 5 of this whole gaming thing and complete the association with HTB.
I'm not quite sure what happens if there's no if it's a 0-0 draw at the end of this game. Who knows what could happen? Penalties, I suspect.
Penalty. Well, so there's several settings. There's extra time. There's golden goal. There's penalties. There's many a way these games could go. I do not know. Maybe the boys have come to a gentleman agreement and have decided how the end of this match would follow if a 0-0 draw did happen. But I don't know.
I mean, I've got to be honest with you. We've lost some people. We're not, we're still at a strong 15, but at the peak of this tournament, we were at 60 people watching us. I wouldn't want to see them all go.
No. Well, hey, that is beautiful, and I'll be honest with you, Mr. Clark. I'm not here for the numerics. I'm here for the love of the game. As HTB have a
Did we score?
No, I do not believe so. But I think at this point, I am invested. I'm more invested than I thought I would be.
I'm gassed.
Tuesdays were supposed to be my day off, but this is more than worthy.
He's having a great night.
No, awesome time right here. I'll be real with you, Tom. I was even brought up my chicken and chips, but I've had to leave it on the side. Leave it on the side to get cold because duty calls and we've got.
He's fasting. He's fasting for the game.
Fasting for the game. The lengths I go to watch HTB Youth win a game.
It's been amazing really watching this
it.
stream. I believe that is.
What's happening?
That's it.
I believe that is 0-0.
What happens now? Extra time. Let's go cut across here to Aaron Gonzalez, who's just finding out here what's going to happen. Extra time here, and of 30 minutes, 15 either way. I don't think it's a golden goal, so we could still have quite an interesting game here.
As I tuck into a few chips, don't mind me.
No, please carry on. It was I had a nice little meal myself, actually. Chicken and rice tonight. It was delicious.
Beautiful.
Aaron's not had his yet. He's been working hard here on the FIFA. Here we have it on the. For those who just joined us, we're in our the extra time of our final game here for the HTB Cup, Youth Cup, and we've seen the most amazing 5 games really over the time. And thank you to everyone who's been with us. If you've been with us from the start and you're watching on YouTube, give us a little shout out on Twitch. Thank you so much. I see you there, Ensul. It's the final game to decide. It's great to have you all with us.
It's beautiful, and it's been a beautiful journey. If you look back at the very start, having Lizzie Evans from Brighton, and who was the gentleman that joined?
That was James, who used to be the youth pastor at Brighton. Now does some other work there. And Jonathan, I think someone's just scored. Did you see that on yours?
Yeah.
Let's see what's going on in the Brighton camp.
Well, they're going to have to.
Yeah, yes.
Go on, Charlie. Back post.
Cut back.
Middle. Nice. Nice.
Yes!
Go!
Yes!
Did they just score again?
And I believe that is true.
That's horrific. That's horrific.
You know what? I'm getting flashbacks to the second game.
Let's see
Same emotions.
What's going on with HTB Youth?
Same feelings.
Oh wow!
This is insane. Now with the 2-1 step back, but wow. I do believe in these lads. As tensions heat up, as tensions are high, and you remember HTB Youth are 1 man down. So
I must have sent my apologies if you're watching on YouTube. I think you've just had me and Jonathan there chatting for a little bit on your stream and not the shot of the football match. We had a little glitch with my internet here. I won't blame it on Aaron. He was jumping around, and I wonder whether he's knocked something. But I couldn't possibly say it was his fault. That was improper of me. Anyway, here we have it. It's 2-1, and nearly end of the first half of extra time.
You know, one thing that my mum always told me is dreams do come true. As HB take a shot here, and unfortunately, I believe that may be a corner kick.
Well, this is going to be a very tense final 15 minutes, Jonathan.
As we go into the half time of extra time. I see, you know, the faces of just pure excitement on Stokes and Aaron's face. From my angle, boss, I'm gonna be real with you. It looks like Aaron's taking a shower. His hair is stuck to his forehead. That is the passion seeping through the main.
Here he is, communicating to his team. He's hyping them up. We can do it, lads, is what I heard him say. He's ready for the final game.
And we believe.
Let's hear
last leg here
in the Brighton camp.
I'm gonna hang on that last man. I'm ready. Nice. Oh, what a ball! What a ball! Take it.
Sorry for those watching on YouTube. It looks like we're having a bit of a situation here with the gameplay. It's frozen at a pretty critical time. So just loading up my Wi-Fi again there, and hopefully we'll be back in the game. Here we are.
But meanwhile, if you are still actively trying to watch this game, please do feel free to tune into www.twitch.tv/HBU, where we are streaming currently in some high definition, silky smooth gameplay.
Just interested whether we could get Daniel in. Let's see if he's there for the final little round here. See whether he's got anything to add to the game.
me send him a message too.
I hadn't seen Daniel. So sorry if you're watching on YouTube. I hadn't seen your texts come through, but I've just noted one there. And you're very welcome to join us here for the final. Oh no! Oof. This is tense. This is
just tense.
Really, truly tense.
St. Peter's are opting for a defensive play style as they do know they are in the lead. HTB. Oh, and I do believe we have the Mr. Younger Nickel.
Just going to edit the screen here.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Talk to us.
What are you seeing,
Talk to
Daniel?
us.
What are you seeing?
There's so many audios going on. Oh no.
Mute it all.
There we go. Man, this game is tight.
Daniel, how have you found the last little hour or so? It's been a very, very tense game.
Oh no. I've been praying in chat. I've been dipping in and out with the HTB boys. I've been encouraging them. My gosh, these guys have been playing so extremely well. Man,
I hate to break it to you boys.
Is that it?
Oh no.
That's it done. That's it done. HTB Youth have lost here to St. Peter's Brighton. Hoping I'm just going to get Charlie in from St. Peter's Brighton, and maybe Toby or Aaron from HTB Youth. If anyone's got the link, they could share the Zoom link with him.
Let me see what I can do.
Let's see if Charlie will join the Zoom. Aaron, have you got the Zoom link you could join in? You might want to go in a different room, so it's we don't have a mad echo. Or get Toby too.
get Toby into the Zoom for
Yeah.
just chatting bit.
Let's get
Put
Toby
it
in.
up on the
Let's
stream.
get Toby in.
Oh man,
That was
that
deep.
was
What a deep game.
nail-biting.
What a deep game. I mean, that was full on. That was a big game.
You know what, and I do believe, you know what, HBU should be very proud of their performance. To bring it back to 2-2 from a 2-0 loss, that is admirable. That had to take a certain type of courage, a certain type of strength deep within. And you know what, I think, although it's a loss here tonight at,
I love my face.
at Spittersfield, no, not Spittersfield, Southfield, we'll be training hard and we'll be looking at improving the squad and delivering some excellent and even, I'd say, exquisite gameplay for the future matches to come. Mr. Young and Nickel, what have been your thoughts so far on the day?
I mean, man speaks truth. You speak truth indeed. I think for a squad to come in and to be built within less than 24 hours, I think what they've pulled off today is remarkable. I along with the rest of the team that have been watching from the sidelines, man, I'm proud. I'm proud of these guys. It's amazing to see the progress that they've done in such a short amount of time, in the sense of when I was listening to them in the first couple of games, they were screaming, they were energetic, they were a bit emotional, and then by game 5, my gosh, were they cool, calm, they were encouraging, they were supportive. Man, they couldn't have been pulling it off any better. It was fantastic to watch.
Sir, yes, sir. And a word I've been saying throughout this whole day is true camaraderie. You know, and this is community, and that is the essence of HB Youth Gaming. As Aaron Gonzalez is joining us in.
Hey,
star play, Mr. Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Just a bit of a relocation.
It's going to be
Commiserations.
serious lag on that. Aaron, a sad game, a sad end.
it was hard, mate. Like,
He sat outside my daughter's bedroom there. Aaron, for the love of all things of night times with babies, beg you go further down the stairs.
I'm here.
There we are. Let's see if Toby will join us.
Yeah.
Well. Aaron, talk us through the game. It was a tough game.
It was a tough game indeed. We lost a man during the match, so we were 10 men down. Then I literally, from my part, I ran out of energy. So it was like I was just walking all around. But it was a fair match. Great goals by St. Peter's. We almost made another comeback, and I think it was a fair run of games. They won 2, we won 2. They won the last one, extra time. I think it was really good.
Definitely was an exciting game to watch, and I think you boys should be proud of your performance. And really take this loss in stride and be looking at improving as a squad as we start moving up in the league and taking on different youth groups around the world, even.
100%.
Mr. Clark, what do you have to say?
We're just waiting here on Charlie Coates. I'd love to hear what he's thinking since they won. And you shouldn't need a password with that link, should you?
No.
No.
Easy. It was an easy hopping, as they say.
Man, low-key, I want to see this transfer to some Fortnite competitions.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Keen. Very
Got
keen.
some ideas.
I've been practicing my little Fortnite games, you know. Here we have it. Charlie Coates, the man himself.
Hello. How are we doing? Well done, guys.
Well played, Charlie. Well played.
Thank
That
you.
was a tense match, my friend.
Oh,
That was a great match.
we were sweating. Like, my hands. I'm not even joking. I don't know if this is still being streamed. I hope not.
It's still being
But
streamed. Please keep it safe. Keep it safe.
I got a towel here for my hands.
Keep it safe.
Like,
We'd like to hear.
We were nervous.
Charlie, I wasn't even playing, and my back is sweating, and my armpits are moist. I mean, that was a deep game. Tell us how you're feeling.
You could probably smell me from London. How much? It was, not pleasant. We were like, after the first 2 games, we were like, oh, like done, dusted, great, like, and then you guys were like, oh, we want another one, like, let's do it. Both teams of any, and we were like, yeah, okay, yeah, fine, we got time for it. And then we lost, and we were like, oh no, we're like, now we can't get out until we win. We're like, we've got to finish this off. So we then like started really trying, but like just couldn't. But it was great.
Ellie Bricknell back in. Here she is. Who is it? Who could it be? Let's see.
Suspense.
It's got to be Toby. It's got to be Toby.
Alright, lads. Sorry, boys. My camera doesn't seem to be working. Here we go.
Here we go.
It's coming. I think it's coming.
Come on, mate.
It's about.
No, it's not coming home, mate.
There we go.
Hey.
Beautiful.
Alright.
Charlie, tell me.
The question is though, who's going the next challenge? Which church are we getting in? Because we can't just end it on that.
Oh yeah,
Like,
100%.
we've now got to organise like a whole day.
He's right. He's called it.
On a full Saturday.
Oh mate.
He's called it. We've had offers from Hackney.
I'm scrolling up chat. It's chat. I hear SMA Youth.
Yeah.
I see the
St. Mary's
chat talking
Andover.
a bit here and there.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh. Well, we're just now gonna like start being part of your Tuesdays. If we can have more stuff going on. We loved it. What was I going to say? I reckon next time we like do a little rule, like got to have some sort of like church leader in there, whether it's like a vicar or like it's got to be like curate or more or something, or the youth leader has to play. Something like that.
That'd be lit.
Yeah,
Letting Gumball to play FIFA with us.
That be reality, boys.
That would be brilliant.
That would be sick.
We should do 1v1s.
Yes.
I'm ready for a whole day competition, a whole tournament.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I reckon, open up some sort of open invite tournament. People bring their friends. We do a whole big thing.
We got to cross-platform it as well. We've got to have a PlayStation stream and an Xbox stream. Daniel, what are you thinking?
Charlie, may I ask you a question? How's your Fortnite game?
Yeah. How am I? Oh, don't ask me that. I'm useless. I'm useless.
Because we've
You got any friends that sweat Fortnite?
Some of them are quite good. We do our own little St. Peter's Youth like gaming group on a Wednesday, which we just do together when we start and people play Fortnite. Some of them are good. I'm probably the worst there. I just do it for safeguarding reasons because I run it. Because I do it on more leaders. No, I'm not.
Well, as we say here, check your inbox.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, send me messages, send me ideas. We're up down in Brighton. We're so up for getting involved with all of it. We love it.
I'd love to hear it.
We love you,
and
Charlie
everyone's got
Coates.
time. So
The best idea in the world. This was genius. You pulled it off in 24 hours. We didn't even have a team on Xbox till yesterday.
honestly, you guys done it so well.
Big up, Charlie Coates. Who's going to pray for us to end?
Big up, you guys.
Well done, St. Peter's Brighton. We'll post the. We'll get a trophy delivered to you somehow in the next couple of days. And
Brilliant. Will it still be up on YouTube?
yeah, it's up on YouTube for you to watch the highlights for as long as you wish. We'll leave it there forevermore. Daniel or Jonathan Beecham, you pray for us. Jonathan, JKB, pray for us before we cut the stream, will you?
Of course. That would be a pleasure. So, Heavenly Father, thank you so much for tonight, Lord. Thank you that we were able to come together as two youth groups and glorify your name, Lord. Thank you that the day ran smoothly, Father, and we pray for the future of the youth cup, Lord, and may it thrive for your glory and for you and just for you, Lord. We pray this in your holy name. Amen.
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 Thanks, everyone.
I'm gonna go, guys.
All the best.
See you later.
Well done.
See you later, boys.
Well champions, come on.
Lots of love.
Bye. Yeah.
Bye, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. What a great time we've had. Stay tuned. Check out HTB Youth on Instagram for more. And St. Peter's Youth. And check out twitch.tv/HTB Youth. Thanks so much for joining. Anything else from anyone else before we leave? Jonathan, Daniel, or Toby?
I just want to say thank you to all of the lads that joined us today. They played so well, and they fought valiantly and respectfully as well. But otherwise, come check us out on Friday, 5 to 8 for Fortnite streaming.
Jonathan, anything from you?
Just get ready for the future. Big things coming. That's all I'm gonna say. Big things. Mega.
And Daniel, Young and Nickel, please, final thoughts.
I mean, God bless. Guys, have an amazing evening. God bless.
Hey.
Cheers.
Thanks, everyone. Stay safe.
Deuces.